All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today we're jumping into a really cool concept from Evan Carmichael called Your One Word. It's all about finding this single, powerful idea to anchor your purpose, light a fire under your business, and honestly, change your life from the inside out. And it all kicks off with one heck of a question. So imagine this. Those exact lyrics are pounding in Evan Carmichael's head right before his speech that could make or break his career. He's absolutely terrified of letting his one shot slip by. But to really get why this moment was so huge for him, we have to rewind all the way back to his rock bottom. $300 a month. That's it. That's what he was making. After saying no thanks to six-figure job offers to go chase his entrepreneurial dream, he was basically living below the poverty line. He'd have to duck out of dinners with friends, making up excuses about being busy, when the real truth was, he was just flat broke and felt like a total fraud. He had poured an entire year of his life into this business, and it was going nowhere. His confidence was completely shattered. Then, during a super tense phone call with his partner, he just snapped. He hit his breaking point, and the words just came out. "I quit." And the second those words left his mouth, he just broke. It wasn't just a few tears. He was sobbing. It felt like his entire world, everything he had worked for and believed in, had just vanished. He was completely and utterly lost. But sometimes it's right there, at that absolute lowest point, that the most important discoveries happen. So this brings us to the big shift, the turning point, the moment he discovered his one word. This was the question he asked himself. Simple, but huge. If money was completely off the table, no restrictions, what would he do? And you know what? The answer was immediate. He'd get right back to his business. And that's when he had this huge realization. When you're just doing something for the money, man, it is so easy to quit. But when you're doing something that makes you feel alive, you have to find a way to keep going. And that's the whole idea right here. This is the core concept. Your one word isn't just some random word you pick. No, it's like the golden thread, the connective tissue that links your favorite song, your best friend, the work you love to do, and the impact you want to have on the world. It is the central pillar of your purpose. And finding it, it's actually way simpler than you might think. The whole process to find your word is this simple, 3-step exercise. Okay, first, list everything that makes you happy. I mean everything. Activities, people, songs, memories, you name it. Second, look at that list and hunt for the common theme that ties them all together. And hey, if you're still feeling a little stuck, there's a third step. List what makes you unhappy, and then figure out the opposite of that. This whole process helps you uncover that one constant thing that's been driving you all along. Let me give you a perfect example. This is Sharon Galore. She left a really promising corporate career to start a salsa school. Why? Because she fell head over heels in love with the community aspect of it. Her one word became #family. And get this, she built a $500,000 business not by hiring the absolute best technical dancers, but by finding people who made students feel welcomed, comfortable, and loved. Just like family. Okay, next up is the impact. How does this one little word fuel your entire business? Well, it's through a strategy called core selling. This slide shows a massive split in how companies talk to us. Most of them, like 99% of them, are stuck in feature selling. They're just talking about specs, speeds and feeds, bits and megahertz. But the really great brands, they use core selling. They talk about their values, their purpose. They sell what they believe in, not just what they make. And you know who understood this better than almost anyone? Steve Jobs. He always said that in our noisy world, people aren't going to remember all your product specs. What they'll remember is what you stand for. Think about it. Nike doesn't run ads talking about the air soles in their shoes. They sell a belief in greatness. They honor amazing athletes and the spirit of athletics. Or look at Apple. Their core value isn't about computer hardware. It's the belief that people with passion can change the world for the better. That's the idea customers are buying into. That's core selling. So the question for you is, what belief does your company sell? Okay, so you have your word. You get core selling. Now let's look at how you can blow this up and turn that one word into an entire movement. A real campaign built around your word needs these three things. Your credo, that's what you stand for. Your tribe, that's the community of superfans you build around that cause. And your enemy, that's the idea or the obstacle that you are all fighting against together. These three things are what turn passive customers into active, passionate participants.
For example, Carmichael's own word is #believe. So he gave his tribe a name, the #believe team, which instantly creates a shared identity. And then, and this part is genius, he gave his enemy a name, the #little man. You know that little dream-killing voice inside all of our heads that says it won't work? This creates such a powerful sense of unity and purpose for his whole community.
And finally, it's your turn. Let's bring this all home and apply it directly to you. Because, let's be real, the biggest roadblock we ever face is usually the story we tell ourselves. It's that voice in our head that says we can't do it, or we shouldn't, or we're not good enough. Just recognizing those beliefs, that's the first giant step to getting past them. And these are the usual suspects, the common dream killers. We think our idea is too bold. We worried what will people think. We see someone else doing something similar and we just give up. Or we think an idea can't possibly be powerful if it's simple. But here's the thing, your one word is supposed to be bold, and it's your unique take on it that matters most. And so this is where we end. But really, it's the beginning of a journey for you. A journey that starts with one step, or rather, one word. What's the one theme that connects everything that makes you come alive? What's the cause you're willing to build a movement around? What is your one word?